Football TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Football TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Football TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Football.
A pleasant good evening. A pleasant good evening. Also made. This is an amazing day. I wish to welcome you to the uh, point. My name is Wyndham Cooper. So today is Monday, the July 10th edition of the Focal Point. I am your regular presenter, your regular host, your Monday friend, K. Lyndon Cooper. Was an amazing way to welcome you. So lots of things are happening in the country. The most fascinating story in the country is the media engagement from Henry Pedro Costard. So before I lay my thought, I will just brush over it small for a minute and drive into of national issues, and for then we will expand the debate because by 5:30 we have a guest from the Council of Patriot, the CP, a pressure group organized and formed by Henry and other Liberians. Uh, we have with us an executive member of the COP. So we'll be placing a screen around that particular that particular issue. So so the most important issue here is the coastal issue. This is something that has that is being discussed in every corner in Liberia now at this point in time. Lots of things are happening, but then we will not want to expand the discussion on that, but we will just talk to our producer. So, Costa actually addressed the media of the day. There were a couple of things he said. There were a couple of things he said that captured my attention. You know, Costa has been very silent for a while. We all know Costa to be somebody who has been very, very loyal for for a relatively long period of time. He has since pledged his support to the presidential page of Joseph Baka. Well, at some point in time, when Joseph Baka was gearing up to select his roommate, even though there has been a rescheduling, consistent rescheduling that particular program. Co-stars when he first visited Liberia in January back then, he had a privilege to interact with few Liberians when thousands of Nigerians went to him at the Rabat International Airport, and they had that particular uh, program at the in front of the Unity Party headquarters. So start at the press, and in that engagement with the press, Costa announced Costa announced a decision. Costa announced a decision to contest for the position of senator. But he said something. He said, I can recall, he said, I would rather quit my ambition to become senator. I would rather quit my ambition to become senator, which means actually saying that the issues about Joseph Baka becoming president was his paramount concern. The issues about Joseph Baka becoming president was his paramount concern. But at some point in time, Costa, who used to be very vocal, Costa, who used to be very loyal, kept very quiet. He never made any utterance. Few days later, Henry Pedro Costa said he posted on his official Facebook page that he was observing a moment of silence. Quite recently, Costa, a talk show host, a political commentator who has become very influential in the body politics of Liberia, has incredibly addressed the press. But as I told you, I would not like to dive into this issue. We are having our guest who is on the way, and by the moment he comes, we will ramble straight into that particular issue. I will ask him the hard questions. But equally so, for those of you who are following, I will urge that you post your question to him so that people can be well informed what triggered Costa's decision. One of the reasons why I say I will not dive into this particular segment of the discussion at this point in time, it is because Costa is the brain behind the formation of the COP. So, because we are having an executive member who will rumble us into that issue so we can be able to collectively analyze some of the statements made by Henry Costa on today. Because a lot of people are even confused. A lot of people are confused over the fact that since Costa, who is the brain behind the organization of the COP, one of the precious group in Liberia, since Costa has packed away from the Unity Party, he once supported consistently. What would be the outcome of the COP? Will the COP also go the Costa way? Will they come up with something different that will surprise the Liberian populace? But we will not run into that particular issue until we can have an executive member from the COP. His name is Halaji. So if he shall have come, then we'll dive into the issue. But until then, we will take a very short break. When we return, we will usher in our guest from Smart AI. From Smart AI, we have two gentlemen who are from Smart AI. They will be telling us what Smart AI stands for. We will be asking them the hard questions, and they will be bringing up to speed with what is the importance or what is the meaning of the word Smart AI. So until then, we will take a short break. When we return, the two gentlemen will be comfortably seated in our studio.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
Okay, welcome. We are very sorry for the technical break. It was due to power outage. We sincerely apologize for that. We sincerely apologize for that. We will now just take a technical break. When we return, we usher in our guest on the first segment of the focal point. Remember, my name is Kid Lyndon Toba.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Tobo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
While we are waiting for users to start the conversation, uh, we just take a technical break. Again, when we return, we continue. All right, welcome back. We now have with us in studio two gentlemen from Smart AI, and they are comfortably seated in our studio. So wherever you are, kindly share the video. That is the only thing we are begging you to do now. Kindly share the video and encourage more people to follow. So we have with us two gentlemen from Smart AI. They are comfortably seated in our studio, and they are here to market their organization, and they are here to tell the public what they do stand for. So we will begin with the very first person, who is dressed in white blue. So I see his the institution names written in bold letter on his T-shirt. So, gentlemen, welcome to our studio. This is the Focal Online TV.
Okay, my name is Glenn T. Wiese. I'm a team leader from Smart AI Group. So I'll just give a introduction to Smart AI Group. Smart
No,
AI.
we definitely come to that. We only want you to introduce yourself, and we definitely come to that. So, just introduce yourself.
I'm Glenn T. Wiese, and I'm a team leader from Smart AI Group.
All right, the next person.
I'm Matthew Junior, a team leader of Smart AI.
So the both of you are team leaders. So the very first person who introduced himself, I would like to. What is Smart AI? Because a lot of people are listening, wanting to know what does the word Smart AI or the acronym Smart AI stands for.
So Smart AI is a network marketing company in which the AI stands for architectural intelligence. So Smart AI Group Limited is an American company that came into Liberia May 10, 2023. They are an online marketing company that is in partnership with online shopping sites like Amazon, like eBay, like Lazada, like AliExpress. And Smart AI sign contract with all these online shopping sites to promote their products. Yeah,
So they are an online marketing shop
marketing company.
or marketing company. So, Matthew,
Uh,
yeah, when was Smart AI founded globally?
well, Smart AI funded in the United States of America on May 10th, 2023 through one Yuchi Dike Mochis.
Okay, all right, Glenn, uh, how did the top management of Smart AI arrive at the decision of further decentralizing the company to status in Liberia?
Come again?
How did they reach at that particular decision to get Liberia involved on the, because you earlier said it is a global marketing, company. So how did they reach the decision? What did they see in Liberia then, of which of course they felt motivated to say yes, it is important that we bring our enterprise into Liberia so that the Liberian populations too can be a part of it.
So Smart AI, as I said, is a network marketing company.
Mhm.
And if you take a look in Africa, they don't have the online shopping system here. So Smart AI aim at bringing online shopping system to Liberia. So Liberia is just their start. And after Liberia, they have the goal of going to other African countries to introduce the platform there. And we have a short-term goal of reaching more than 1 million users before November. And after we have reached 1 million users before November, at November, when the platform is launched, online shopping will be introduced to Liberia, in which you can sit right at your house and order for things and you will receive it.
All right, since Matthew,
Yeah.
since the awareness of smart AI, how well is the Liberian market or the Liberian people reacting to such kind of an awareness?
Well, yeah, reacting actively. Seriously, we have made awareness, a lot of places, Steering Double, Banavi Junction, Banavi Estate, and we also try to make awareness on the Amazon campus. We want to upgrade these people to know of Smart AI to be a beneficiary of Smart AI.
All right, considering because you earlier talked about a digital or marketing platform,
Yeah, yeah.
or anyone So, to all our viewers, we want to sincerely apologize for the consistent pause in our broadcast. It is attributed to the unexpected power outages we are receiving now. But howbeit, we will continue in our conversation. We sincerely apologize. I want to say on behalf of the management of Focal TV, we want to sincerely apologize. This has never been in our plan to have this kind of embarrassing situations, especially at the time when our guest is comfortably seated in our studio. So, gentlemen, you guys, we want to say we apologize. Okay, back to the Smart AI. As you may be aware, to all of our audience who are currently watching us, we have two gentlemen from Smart AI, a networking platform that is mostly involved into business and other activities. So we have two gentlemen in studio who are bringing up to speed with what Smart AI stands for. So we encourage you to continuously share our live program so that you can have a clear picture and understanding of what the meaning of Smart AI stands for. So until then, let us go back to the issue. Who I was actually talking. So I think we touched on what triggered the management decision to get Smart AI to Liberia. So who did the current interrupt?
I was the one speaking.
All right, you were the one speaking. So yeah, a lot of people are concerned if you are talking about Smart AI, a networking business, considering the fact that Liberia is a country where we have internet challenge. The internet is, it's not very effective as compared to other countries. Did the management look into those situations? Did a case study before bringing Smart AI to Liberia? Did it?
Yes. Yeah, the management is in collaboration with Orange and Lone Star Company. So I'm sure they are giving and assuring that in that time the never system will be better.
The network system would be better. So, Mr. Glenn, you have you seems to be very more knowledgeable to the fact that about the operations of the company. Do you like to bring up to speed with how can one be a part of this whole networking organizations that you are building, and what are the incentive, what are the boost, what advantage does it have whenever you want to be a part, and how can one and, how can one benefit from such a very splendid initiative?
Okay. First, the only requirement to become a part of Smart AI is one, for now, you should be a Liberian and you should possess a smartphone.
You should be a Liberian and you
You should
should
possess
possess a
a
smartphone.
smartphone.
Mhm.
So, if you are interested in the opportunity of working with the company, there is a link that is going to be sent to you because all the work that is done with the company is done with the company app. The app is called Smart AI, and the app can be found on Play Store, neither App Store. Why? Because if the app is on Play Store, App Store, be downloaded, what are you going to do with the app? You don't know how the app operates. So to get the app, there is a link that will be sent in order for you to download the app. If the app is downloaded, you are going to register your account to start up with the company. And the benefit of working with the company, like each day you complete tasks, you are getting a commission. And how is the task going to be completed? As I said previously, we are in partnership with online shopping sites like Amazon, eBay.
Yeah, Amazon is a big, it's a big shopping entity. Yeah.
So they want to bring online shopping to Liberia, but they don't know how things are sold on the Liberian market. So our job is to review products sold by Amazon, Lazada, and others and shopping enterprise
and matching with the with the prices in Liberia.
Yes. So for example, you will see they will bring a smartphone and you see this smartphone is $300. And definitely we know that in Liberia, smartphone cannot be sold for 300. So you are going to give your perspective, you are going to give your view of the product per the price. That is all you are doing the platform for 5 to 10 minutes, and they pay you for your view, in which you earn commission.
To pay you for the view. That could be a very that could be a very mouth watering and fascinating business to get involved with. So you said one of the requirements to be part of this entity is that you should have a smartphone, and another requirement is that you should be a Liberian citizen.
One thing, your mobile money recharger.
You should be a mobile money recharger
because you started the program by investing. So let get an assumption that you want to sell to milk candy. And inside that milk candy, firstly you start with a fixed amount. And in that fixed amount, you should understand how much that you get at the end of that milk candy you are trying to sell. So I think for scenario say you buy the milk candy $200. You need all cool and other material that will make the milk candy to be sale. And after that is done, you need to understand your profit. That will be your income. That will be your revenue at the end or maybe a week or more. So that's the whole thing about the smart aid. Once you recharge with 400 or above and you start working in a week plus, for now I earn $2,000. Yes, just in 1 week, $2,000 in 1 week I started with $400.
Wow.
Yeah. So what he's saying is, after you have registered, you need to go through the recharge process in order to start the work. And you can recharge with 400 or above. But right now, the new challenge is you recharging with 600. And as I said, if you earn the money you recharge, you'll give 3% of your account balance every day as you complete tasks. So when we started with 400 LD, and when we recharged and we started work, the first day we earned $12. As the time passed, which means the next day your income will be $412, and you will get another 3% of the $412. So as time progresses, our income grew from $12 to $50 to $100 to $500, and now some people on the platform are making like 1,000 LD a day. Some people on the platform are making like 2,000 LD a day. So in everything, the beginning is very difficult. I don't want to look at it now. And this job, I say, is like easy money because you are not passing around, going still around. You're just using 5 to 10 minutes a day on your phone, and you earn that kind of commission.
Wow. So still talking about what how what's the current capacity in terms of number of people who are currently interested, who are engaging you on a daily basis that they want to be part, because considering the fact that Liberia now there is a scarcity associated with locating a better job to do, and there could be a lot of Liberians reaching out to you. Tell us what's the percentage of Liberians reaching out to you on a daily basis to approach you that they want to be a part of this?
In a week, I'm getting close to 20% that 24 says they are behind me. Oh, how can you be a research charger? How can this thing work? Or how can you earn on this stuff? So every day they're embarrassing me with it, and I killed them because I wanted to get the very good light of the platform. But ever now I have about 100% interested.
So Mr. Glenn, is there a procedural wherein you if you reach a certain point in the organization structure, you will have to have a particular position, and but then you will be able to build a team of leadership as per the people you grow?
Yes. So they have two type of user on the platform.
Mhm.
They do have part-time user and they do have full-time user. So the part-time user are those that just go on their phone for 5 to 10 minutes and they are done for the day. But full-time user work 8 hours a day. And how to become a full-time user? To become a full-time user, you have to be a team leader. You have to be a trusted person that have the capability to lead. So to become a team leader, you must have recruited others using your invitation link. Let's say you have the encouraging sum of 100 persons that have registered and recharged under your care. That guarantee you to become a full-time employee. And the benefits of becoming a full-time employee is very, very good. Because if you are a full-time employee, apart from your daily tax, you will earn 20,000 per month because of the work you put in. Yes.
Uh, Still talking about that. I like for instance, can a one be can I have my own set of people that I control? Maybe I have the capacity. I'm a librarian. I have met with all of the requirements as possible. Can I have then I can be able to finance, maybe you I purchase from for 10 to 5 persons and I say yes, these people will be because I want to earn more commissions. Is there a possibility?
Yes, yes. The whole problem is like a tree planted, right? Once the tree grows, there are other branches will spread around. So if I'm a user, I started first and I invite you, you can invite other people, you can open a team. And that team to engage you money. The more people you invite, the more commission you earn. Yeah.
So speaking of the commission, that they do have three type of teams. You have your team A, your team B, and your team C. And each of these teams bring commission to you. So like if I have a team of 50 persons, and each of the 50 persons earn like $500 a day, they will do give me 12% of their earnings a day, but it won't affect them. Then my 50 persons, for example, invite another 50 persons, that another 50% become my team B, and I will earn 6% of their earnings as bonus. If my team B invite others, they become my team C, and I will earn 3% of their earnings daily as bonus.
Oh, that is very, 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 very amazing. Matthew, is there anything about the company we have not spoken about you want to bring up to speed with it?
Well, you have gone far, and I think it's okay for now.
So, Mr. Glenn, it's back to you. Is there anything that we have not touched about relating to the company, relating to any promotional message about the company that we have not spoken about? You want us to bring, you just want to add up to?
Yeah, let me just add up. The company has a lot of benefit. As I said, right now, many people don't know. For those that have recharged and registered, are ongoing or training of 2 months, in which will be eligible if you are fully part of that training to go to the United States for a 2 months training that you return back because as I said, Liberia is the starting point for smart AI. So if those trainees return back to Liberia, they will be dispersed in different African countries to go and spread the good news. Smart AI Group is the country, is a company that I see in a way that have come to uplift the Liberian people present status because you just spend 5 to 10 minutes on your phone and you earn commission. Like before, we used to spend like 1 hour, 2 hour on Instagram, and our
That's
data
right.
burn
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
day, and we don't earn nothing. But with smart AI, just by spending 5 to 10 minutes on your phone, you earn commission.
All right. The last question: is there any number that you want to read out? Maybe there are lots of people who are listening out there want to get to you, and they actually want to be a part of this. They feel so much interested and intrigued by the level of splitting explanations you have provided by your company.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can we'll call two numbers.
Mhm.
You can get to Matthew and you can get also to me. I think you are seeing my face. My name is Glenn D. Reset. I'm on Facebook as Glenn Voice. You can contact me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook as Glenn Voice. And you can contact me also on WhatsApp with 0776 40 25 45. I read again 0776 402545. This is an opportunity I think every library need to be a part of. So don't miss this opportunity because this is a lifetime teaching opportunity that comes only once.
Yeah, Matthew RF Virginia again, and I'm using Matthew RF Virginia online to get with me on WhatsApp. I'm using this number 7775 378142. I repeat 7775 371842.
All right. Gentlemen, do you have any parting comments that you want to just say so that you can take your exit?
Well, I want to say thank you to the Foca family for allowing us on the platform. We applaud you so much for this initiative.
And I also want to appreciate our project manager, Mrs. Annie Agnes, that brought this great opportunity to us. And I also want to say to whosoever that is watching us, this is real. We shouldn't take this lightly. We are benefiting a lot from this. And you can also leave in the comment section anything that you want to know further. We'll be checking there and we'll get a few. Also, thanks to the Foca TV family.
All right, gentlemen, we want to say you guys are heartily welcome. You feel free. Many of your engagement, you can come on Focal to be able to provide you live coverage when there is a need. So thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, we have just concluded this segment of the presentation with two gentlemen from Smart AI Liberia. They are here. It is a global entity, but because they are in Liberia and they are so much particular about pushing or making Liberia a digital market system, so they are only emphasizing on the need for Liberia market system to go digital. So they are currently off now. Gentlemen, you can now leave the studio because we have another segment of our program that is coming up next. So let us just take a short break. When we come back, we will usher in our next guest on the program, Foca and Foca Online TV.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face-to-face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal. Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face-to-face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Fuck off.
Okay, welcome back after the first section of our show. We want to say welcome back again. So, as you may be aware, Henry Costa has welcomed the first as promised on July 10th. So, in order for us to discuss this issue bit by bit on the basis of all what we will have with us, an executive member of Council of Patriot. One of the reasons why we decided to bring this guy, because we all know from the genesis that Costa has been involved with the foundations of has been involved with the Council of Patriot. He's the brain behind the Council of Patriot. Even though at some point in time he collaborated with other Liberian politicians to be able to do some level of engagement about folk or about the COP. But even after the COP had their two successful protests, they have been mounting pressures on the government. They have been consistently engaged in the government. They have been doing things positive, running out advocacies to ensure that they be they could be able to live up to their responsibility a pressure group, as a pressure group, as a pressure group. So in the wake of that, there are lots of things that we will have. So I have just signaled my producer that he needs to allow um Ahaji Sinwa, an executive member of the COP, the COP year as our guest, so we can be able to look at that issue. So let us just take a short break. When we return, we will have our guest with us. Just a short break.
Fuck off TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep fuck off.
So welcome back again. My name is Lyndon Toba. My name is K. Lyndon Toba. We want to officially welcome you back after a very short technical break. Uh, so the man by the name Ahaji A. Senwat has just walked into our studio, an executive member of the COP. So preparing, while he is preparing to get his hair set, we will wait for him until he speeds up. So he has just walked, but we have not placed him on the camera yet. So we want him to get set before he can be placed on the camera. So my producer is doing a very amazing work, coordinating, moving the camera here and there to ensure that we have the best of broadcast on today. So so we so the man all right. So he is currently seated, as you can see on the camera. He has been captured our producer on the camera. We are still working tirelessly to ensure that we be able to resolve all of the technical issues. Be able to resolve all of the technical issues. So, good day, Chief, and welcome to Focal Online TV. Specifically, the Focal Point.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure being on your platform.
You need to actually press the microphone so that you can be able to speak into the mic. Okay. So you seems to be upbeat. From your physical appearance? It seems to be upbeat. Are you somehow broken from the statement made by your vision bearer of the COP?
First, I want to say thank you so much for just giving me on your platform. My name is Alhaji Abdullah Siwa, an executive member of Petra UK. I, I came publicly to discuss issues of national concern.
All right. So how is this COP, by the way?
The COP is open. We are doing ready to plan and we are on course as a pressure group.
As a pressure group, you are uncoached. But we are in the year 2023, and COP is noted for consistently putting mounting pressures on the government. And since we have transitioned into this year, COP has just been calm. What is the issues about the COP not being not being overly enthusiastic as we used to see them yesteryears? What is happening to the COP?
The COP is on course, like I said earlier, and the COP is mounting pressure on the government, but in different dimension, in different form. You can't continue to do the same thing and expect different results. First, let me begin with the issue of protestations. The Liberian public had made it clear that protest had a good now. So instead of going to sample the state protest to the government and camps of concern or issues of concern, they have decided to get released until they will be able to cast their vote count October 2023 of this year.
So quite recently, your vision bearer Henry Edward Kustat, who is one of the funding organizers of the COP, made a statement in which he has clearly indicated that he is no longer vehemently supporting the Unity Party. Where does the COP stand at this
Like
point
I
in time?
told you, the COP is a pressure group. The COP is now a political party. Arakoda spoke as a member, in fact, as an eminent partisan of the All Liberian Party. He speak today as the chairman of the COP. Again, I want to.
Mhm.
So, Henry Costa political ambition is different from the Council of Petra, agenda.
So do you?
He made it up clear,
Uh-huh.
or he will contest for position. So, definitely resign as chairman of the Council of Petra.
He will definitely sign as the chairman of the COP. So are you in any way moved by the recent statement, the recent press engagement by Henry Pedro Costa?
I don't think I'm definitely sure about being moved because, like I told you, as vice chair for operation, I'm here to discuss issue of national concern and the COP engagement. Eric Potter spoke based on his political ambition. What should I be moved when Eric Potter spoke? When Eric Petro Potter speak as a political pundit or a political competitor? What should I be moved? You
Oh,
are going to use the COP to speak that different thing. When he spoke, as an eminent citizen or eminent party, sorry, of the All African Party,
uh,
that's why the president was being given at the All African Party national headquarters.
considering the fact that you have reiterated the stance of the COP as a pressure group, oh, is there any other latest developments and mountain pressures activity that the COP has been involved with that I don't know, or it is not actually to my merit? Do you want
There
to
are
bring
so
up to
many
speed?
developments from the angle of the Council of Patriots. The first thing the Council of Patriots decided to do is to empower the full soldiers.
Mhm.
For too long, the issue of people being in the political arena or the advocacy arena, they don't even have something on a table like the issue of horse rent, the issue of school fee, the issue of so many things, family problems, personal problems. So in terms of people decide to make some of it full soldier, active full soldier, to empower them. And the first thing we thought it was to do is to look in the agricultural field where the Council of Petra currently has a 2 acre of land in Kingsbury where we are trying to grow pepper and other stuff. It has been harvested, we'll be able to go as greater and sell it so that we can be able to help empower our people, not especially for soldier within the COP.
For soldier.
So that's the development of the COP.
All right. Let's flip to national issue. The COP and the COP has been consistently engaged in the PLA government since its foundations. Is there anything as you as an executive member of the COP that you want to applaud President Weah for his level since he took power in 2018?
President Weah deserves no promotional statement from me. Nothing to applaud him of. Mr. Weah is a failure to be two. Mr. Weah came with an agenda in 2018 June, I refer to as a PAPD. He took office as a government, the CDC government took office without any agenda until 2018 when he crafted an agenda called Popo Agenda. I was invented by Thomas Sankara of Bogota back in 1983, 1984. So there is a serious contradiction between the Thomas Sankara Popo Agenda and Mr. Weah Popo Agenda. And Mr.
Why do you say there is serious contradiction when the PLA government has embarked upon the building of housing units for poor people? They have been able to at least alleviate some building constraints that once confronted Liberians in the Nukutam area, in some parts of Dole community, and they have been engaged in the constructions of roads and some tangible developments in the country. Then you say it is a contradiction.
Talk about road in the proper agenda. So we have told us that which has been documented since 2018. Can you connect every capital city to Monrovia? So we have said that it is within the proper agenda. And then we have failed to even connect the two shortest capital cities. That is Grenfell to Greenville.
Don't you see? Don't you see the level of work being done by President Weah? Don't you see it?
Because we don't know well. We on road. Let's take it bit by bit.
But take into consideration the ongoing road construction at the ERW, the Rabat International
Before that
Road.
road, of recent, there were students that got killed from that road. Two accidents, accidentally people got killed. Even an existing minister car went into the gutter of recent few months ago. So we on road. But we has failed to even connect the two shortest capital cities, Barclayville and Greenville, that is Grenfell to Samu. If he cannot connect Barclayville to Greenville, that which he promised us, and you're going to connect every capital city to Monrovia, the one they are showing that you connect Samu to Monrovia. So that we are still on the road. The issue is because we are government for us and they are constructed 700 kilometers road. That is a malicious lie. Here to Maryland does not reach 700 kilometers to go and catch. And how will we are and how will we inform the people that constructed 700 kilometers road? They leave the issue of road. They go to fish. They say the university that is free. But no days. Malacharita University was free. It was free on a merit basis. Let's go to the student at Dokati. They are not paying school. They are not still paying school. They are being paid for going to school and getting stamping. That is Dokati. Let's go to the geology department at the University of Latvia. Those students are going to school free and they are being compensated or getting stamping for going to school. Let's leave that. Let's go to the
how do you grade the tuition-free policies that was initiated by President Weah? How do you view it?
It created more lapses and serious problem for the individual lab bureau. Currently, each of their portal system or e-portal system is giving some problem. The administrator of the individual lab now owes the Matana people doing the software issue in regard to the e-portal, we have more than 20,000. So students are finding it difficult with that. Going in or logging in to get a grade, what have you.
One could say that
So,
there will always be a
as
challenge.
an administrator, there were free school, but we're giving one is very basic. And in very basic, also could be more attractive. The student for the geology department were earning not little less than 2 to 3 million USD per month. Even a student for the children that were getting 20 USD per month for copy, just to go to school free, then they give you copy. So it make things very more attractive for people who are going to school to be able to at least all people saw that particular sector of the department being very fortunate. We attracted, but now we gave people are telling because I'm free education. It's a waste of policy to be very honest.
So
So
far,
it's not doing anything different to be very
so what do you how do you view the pronouncement of the University of Liberia to temporarily place a ban on student politics? What, as a active member of the COP, how do you view it?
it is a thorough attempt of the government not to inform the students of the many lapses within the weird theater administration. It's not different, just a thorough.
But don't you believe that in because of this politics thing that has been into effect, it has been causing serious embarrassment for other peaceful students who go on the campus?
For more than 2 decades,
Mhm.
for 2 decades, student politics were being at the University of Labrador. So were there no peaceful students to get? Were students not graduating peacefully? The thing is, Mr. Wia has failed. His administrator has failed. And the University of Labrador has more than 3 to 4,000 students attending there. And they have other student-based or startup-based political party are informing the student on the basis of the weird Taylor Institute. So on that basis, they decided to see that they can temporarily ban student politics. Because when they ban it, many of the students are usually go at the Palaba Hall, at the front of campus, or the campus of Female, or the main campus, will not be able to go in as in team information there. So that's one of the reasons why I believe
So you saw it as an infringement on the rights of students, as an infringement on the rights of students, particularly those who are studying reading politics.
exactly. Would especially those whom that are studying the political sciences, the political science there at the University Bureau.
All right. So, considering the fact that we are in the electionary season, we are in the electionary season, the likes of the likes of Alexander Cummings, the likes of Tiawan Gunglo, the likes of Jeremiah Wapo, and all of these prominent figures, they are they are contesting to be president ahead of October pool. So where do you stand? You as an individual, not the COP.
Me as an individual, I still with the opposition community, and I believe that Cummings could be or can be a better president for this country. You say my brother can be a very good president of this country. Then once you're going to get a very good president of this country. Anybody will be a very good president of this country. Because we believe, I believe as an opposition member that will make or craft good policy or be able to help, empower and not upgrade the livelihood of ordinary people.
But you as an executive member of the COP, do you hold the view? Are you of the impression that there need to be a revitalizations and a recycling to be to be clearly manifested in the national legislature? Because there are lots of Liberians who believe that even though we see President Weah as the culprit of the prevailing situations we are confronted with as Liberians, but the legislature too has a point to play, has a part to play, a very big part to play. Do you think that the national legislature needs to be refined?
Definitely. In fact, it's not person of them need to be changed. Hell of. or after October 10, we need to change them
Indeed.
because
Mhm.
many of them are not in the interest of ordinary people. And we know many of them, but I don't want to discuss them because each district within this country or county, I believe the people that are aware of the lives of so many of them. Some of them just there to collect the money, some of them just there to them. But what I'm saying here is that the real government are performing. For you to see the Liberian government going to take a loan of 65 billion, even though the finance minister posted of a budget surplus, it shows that we actually be giving is everything. They want the work of the LRA. You put up the budget surplus. And the LRA have been generating, you know, fund on a huge amount. So why should you go and borrow or take a loan of 65 million?
Do you think that it is a trap set by this leadership to entangle if election is held today and any one of the parties in the opposition, do you feel that it is
It
a
is
trap
not a
intended to
trap.
entangle?
You see, let me tell you something to you. You can't intellectual lack hunger. You cannot politicize suffering. The truth of the matter here is the government is broke. The government is extremely broke. And now we have less than 2 and 3 months to election. That is why they need to pay social salary to lead those people without being paid. It will cause your problem for them. You already for the people are making, you know, let's just say for example, somebody are making 150, you put that money that because of monetization policy. That causes serious problem to so many homes around here. Now you don't pay the people who get less than 3 months to get. So it causes serious problem. That is why the government doing everything money possible to see how better they can be able to take money from anywhere to pay serious salary. And then that government will come, that government will get serious problem because they will have to pay 32 billion dollars every month to serious salary. Because the government is in power already, they are already increased the, 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 the wage bill of the government. So they have created some problem. And let me say something. I'm not going to discuss monetary administration. But monetary first 5 years or 6 years was sufficient to have convinced the Liberian that it was sufficient to have convinced the Liberian people why they should give us 17.
But there were other things Liberians spoke badly against Anseli as well.
Monetary first years there was sufficient to have convinced you and myself why we should give to have a elected for the government. Why some of those things monetary did. Monetary king making a state that is defined as a parallel state. And after that, making primary education free and compulsory. He did not stop there. He started to build. In fact, he started to bring a world leader into the country. In 2007, I can recall the brought former Chinese president into this country, Wu Jintao. It was from his visitation in 2007 that led to the construction of federal campus today. It was from his visitation in 2007 that led to the construction of the FVTC, the terminal at RRA. There's so many infrastructure that was being built here. So Manatee was not only making that nationally, she also made man internationally. That was why in 2011 they gave us the little Lima Bowen and a lady from Yemen and they gave her the Nobel Peace Prize laureate.
But quite recently, President Riyadh, on his visit to Israel, he did package something on his recent visit to Israel.
Are you aware that the Israeli Prime Minister came at the administration? Are
I'm
you
aware.
also aware that the Kenyan Prime Minister came at the administration? Are you also aware that the Israeli president here, she visited a warehouse in the Are you also aware? Please go into the research. What I'm trying to tell you is, you don't force basic on people. You are my friend. Everything is coming at my place, I will almost see you. When you ask where you going, you say, I'm going to my friend. Someday too, I should go and see you as a friend. I mean, all two words that are going to be.
So actually, Judge Ria, when he is forcing himself, it's just we are forcing himself on people.
Absolutely. Because we have no faith. In 2019, being demanded that now ambassadors who the government have brought to restitute the money back. Because now ambassador for now ambassador around Monrovia complain that the government took some of our money. They had no trust in the government what they did. They had to take the money and carry the paper to the state of North Africa. We also reminded that Michael Natala Father Michael has been certificated today to run as a candidate on the CDC ticket in IGB country. It's on record of duping investors. We might as well on that.
I was just about to fall into that particular thing. Oh, how do you view the nominations of two sanctioned ex officials of the real administrations that have not been nominated? What does it signal for our international partners?
Our traditional allies face America.
Are you of the conviction that America will actually respond?
America will definitely respond. The outgoing ambassador Malcolm McCarthy was clear, and the U.S. government will not put money, in an election that will be involved with where criminal will be participating of it. He made us clear a few months ago. He said that on OTF, when he also said the U.S. government gave 100 million to the health sector every year to that bill. He made us statement. We are here on the OK money we carry P. Jackson. So the US government saw that as a slap in their face because they cannot sanction Bani Bodolami Sheme, they cannot sanction Nathaniel Fallow Nigel, they cannot sanction Lebu Bergino, then as a national level committee, you're able to have taken them and nomination against the certificate.
But what do you think would have been the record trend of procedures if the government may have shown some level of regard and respect for the international partners, consider America, who has been our long-standing traditional ally?
They were going to be feeling somehow glad that our traditional ally are taking a step. One of the reasons why Ghana Bio got elected or recent got re-elected, got the trust of the international partner, because he was clear. He was very clear. He started to audit people. He started to restitute money that was stolen by corrupt officials in Israel. So on that basis, people trusted him. But people will not tell you, say, we gave our money for the people. Don't use it on the man. Then you say, no, I will use it on the man. It will be a slap in the face that gave me the money face. It will be a serious slap in the face on the face of your international partner. So that's the point. They will not feel, they are not happy, but in a diplomatic way, the way you expect them to take it, they will not take it like that. They will not address the issue with ample. The way that when they address me in the house, no. But they get ways to address it.
So, on the issues about the October coup, we know the kind of momentum that has been activated since we transitioned into the year 2023 and moving forward. Do you see the oppositions, even though the opposition community at one point in time came up with this doctrine of opposition unity as the possible outcome that could put George Weah out of the bounds democratically. But considering the fact that the oppositions are disintegrated, they are no longer together, do you see the opposition or one of the opposition party sort of merging to the runoff?
Definitely. And I mean, make sure the statement that they are disintegrated. No.
But they came up with they initially came up with the CPP. We all know the CPP didn't work. They came up of recent. The ALP has been consistently, the ALP has been consistently defending the Unity Party. From the outlook of things now, based upon the statement of Henry Pedro Costa, the ALP is no longer with the Unity Party, and there is a segment of the Liberty Party that has gone to pledge their support to GMB, and another segment of Liberty Party, which is headed by the Musa Ability faction, has gone to pledge their support to Ellis Cummings. Where do we stand? They want to say they are disintegrated.
They are not disintegrated. Let's go back to 2016. What a convention in Bon County, the all opposition convention to stop the Unity Party church in Banga. When they left for the convention, all the opposition political leaders There were to be, and there were, you don't understand
Mhm.
what Mr. Weah did. So we are called Manajua Watiro, editing a catalog, for a coalition, not coalition, 14 counties, 14 counties the coalition. So this is why when we do the first in the opposition is the that which we cannot try to have fun and the reality. So the Bwana is the first opposition community. From 2019, 2020 up to date, the Bwana is the face of the opposition opposition community. If you ask Mr. Gongo today, are you actually ready to see Mr. Wina going by the poverty? If I was a political accident to have elected Mr. Wina, he said numerous. When I had a today, he tell you no. I'm not too certain that Mr. Kumi will support Mr. Bueka. But I believe Mr. Kumi will rather have seen himself if Mr. Bueka and Mr. We are having to go to the second round. Because Kumi will rather subscribe or abstain himself on the process to support Mr. Weah.
What are the variables that you are looking at to be able to give a predictions about Cummins' disassociations should he not come they should he not come surface in the
The
runoff?
CPP court issue is a clear evidence why I'm saying this. We saw how the party is out of. We hear things that we something socially where you take it to your grave.
But
we saw that
in every electionary time, we do expect people to go water, and equally so there should be a room for reconciliations. Don't you think that Alexander Kumi is
exactly.
Mhm.
But not in the case of Mr. Kumi and Mr. Brother in the second round. You know what I'm talking about. Mr. Kumi would rather abstain himself on the process than to pledge or give his support to Mr. Brother. That which I'm not saying be possible.
But don't you think
Yes,
that if Kumi does that, it would be a very great disaster, and we will definitely see a reoccurrence of President Weah's
Mr.
administrations.
Kumi did it in 2017. So if Kumi doing that, it will not be a disaster. It will not be something that will be screened. No, the reality is it's just a reality. Something that you want to do, you want to have him on finger. The truth of the matter is, Mr. Brecker is the fifth of the Liberian people. If Mr. Kumi and Mr. We are going into the second round, if because as soon as possible, I can happy. I'm not saying it's not possible. People will rather support Mr. We than Mr. Kumi because they're trying to bring out native and Congo politics. Mr. Kumi is not legible by the Liberian people, it's not ordinary people.
Are you a person? Are you a subscriber of the very politics you are speaking of? The Congo and the native politics.
I'm not a subscriber and I can never subscribe to stuff. But don't get something twisted.
Mhm.
The most selfish people in the world are Nigerians. They are very selfish.
Why do
They
you
are,
say
they
so?
are very selfish. It's in our constitution that where they get one layer. But we can go one and we're back and also say, and the layer will be over us.
Do you think
So
that
that particular statement I seen it constitution, it showcase discrimination. You don't know it's discriminatory. So see when they get one layer or when they can do anything or they get one layer if I get this it's discriminatory. You can go to America that was funded by the red Indies in some of the story. Who the bar there, who that place.
or don't are you as an executive member of the group, are you aware of the fact that the dual citizenship bill has been activated on President Weah's
They have been
administration?
activated to alien, not foreigner. They have been activated to alien. So if I'm a Liberian, probably I was born in America, I get a Liberian background, I can be a citizen in America and be a citizen in Liberia. But I'm not foreigner. Aliens are people who are the same continent.
So do you think that there is a need that we have that included into our law book?
That's something that the entire constitution need to be amended.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you got an amendment to be the constitution. But I don't want going there. I don't want speaking, around to be honest. But the truth of the matter here is Liberians still get our Congo and native politicking to be very truthful. In fact, like discriminatory statement of even one being a Muslim, for example, I may come from a particular community or a particular district. Everything there, the moment I want to be representing that district, they will tell you, you must go there or Fulani. Despite there can be somebody who is as a Muslim because the current Grand Mufti is from Grand Gina Kante, some Muslim. But once you say you're Muslim, either a Fula or a Madingo. That is the discriminatory, the discriminatory statement I will need to tell you.
Considering your status as an executive member of the COP, how do you look at the selections of Jeremiah Kuhn by former Vice President Joseph Duma Buaka?
How when you say considering your status as a member of the COP?
Mhm.
The COP comprised of different political parties.
Mhm.
The current senior advisor
Mhm.
within the COP is Senator Dillon. He's from LP, Young Regional Lawyer Fashion.
Mhm.
Another advisor in the COP is the Secretary in Ali.
I'm aware that the COP
and
has diverse political
let me say
background.
something to you.
I'm aware that the COP has a diverse political background, but I am speaking relatively. If I say, considering your status, I'm speaking to you as an individual, and because
Let me
you
say
are
something-
an
let me-
opinion leader within the
let
party,
me say something to
in
you.
the
Let me
group.
say something to you.
Mhm.
It says a statement
Mhm.
is better interpreted by the person who made that statement
Mhm.
or that speech. Mr. Burger knows who or what is best for him. That which no one can question that. The Senate every political party has to appoint powers to make the electoral year. To appoint a campaign chairperson and to appoint the vice senator or a vice running mate. That which I'm aware of. So if Mr. Burger see a being very prudent to announce Mr. Kuhn, he knows not who's for him. Mr. Burger is as old to be my great grandfather or grandfather for me to say I will start to intrude into it. How be it?
Mhm.
Let's look at the Nigerian record. In 2005,
Mhm.
Nigeria had a candidate called Joseph Kotu. Joseph Kotu in the second round pledged his support to Ghana Senate.
Mhm.
And Joseph Kotu became the first educational minister after President Post one approved. Because that was while they on his table.
Yeah, yeah.
In 2011, Senator Prince did the same thing in the second round and gave the support to Manaseli in the second round. 2017, he pledged his support to Mr. Weah.
But okay,
The truth of the matter is the people of Nima, in terms of uniformism, they are very unique. They are very united. Nima, in the country when it comes to unity, the people there, they are very united.
so do you think that with the selections of Jeremiah Kuhn with the party, GMB and Jeremiah Kuhn, do you think that the Unity Party would be able to accumulate more votes than all of the parties in Liberia?
As all the party in Nima, I believe. Yeah. Because in 2017, MDR had more votes than CDC and UP. UP came second in Nima. So an merger between UP and MDR is almost like a tsunami against the state. I believe in Nima.
Even though few members of the MDR have resigned, you know of the likes of Weber Bangura, you know about the Secretary General of the MDR. They are no longer. Do you think that the MDR is so that? Do you still see the kind of consolidations in the MDR in 2017? Do you see it? Do you still see it?
For Linux Craft Follow,
Mhm.
the scope of craft, former, I think, Minister of Post and Telecom.
Yeah.
He's a current member of the MDR.
Mhm.
The Vision Bureau of the MDR has been consistent
Mhm.
in putting out the numbers from 2011. They gave us out to Johnson. So they are leaving the MDR or they're leaving the MDR because no problem to the MDR.
But there are other people who hold the view that it is about time that Prince Johnson has reached his maximum limit. It is about time that Prince Johnson cannot consistently be making decisions for the Nibadians. How do you
But at this juncture,
Mhm.
the Nibadians are seeing themselves nearing the mansion. Second, in the country, they mean they almost in the mansion. So they will not like to, let go such an opportunity. No way. They will not let go such an opportunity.
So let's flip flop to the AMC too. Oh, a few months ago, Alexander Benedict Cummings picked the doctor of the late Councilor Charles Walker Brunsky, Charlie Brunsky. So what is your analysis about that particular selection?
And the future father of Grand Bassa County is the Kangas family. And Young Kangas father to be, I think, the, the fathers of all the Bazore in the country. I think. So this is what will happen. At times, the father like us, they can say, mm-mm. They gave you an Eastern English technique. Yeah. When the late Moses Kanapoli died, his daughter Tia Kanapoli died of contest in that by-election.
Mhm.
She was flocked. Imagine the people of the 13 with tears in their eyes for follow, late follow. They say they not give her the death power of follow legacy because he has shared so many positions and start from the just representative position. So being grounded in District 13 with tears in the people of District 13 eyes, it did not allow his daughter to succeed. So similar to the playing game, this is what will happen. Charlie is not actually likable by the Bazuri because the lower party, the Bazuri see the lower party as being a pastor party. Or being taken away from them and the stability. So Charlie, in pair with Alexander Kumi, where ability is, they will see that as a way of betraying them. They must see Charlie as being a traitor to them. And Charlie lost something. She was being a very good container to uh, Matthew Fairplay in the number 3 but she lost that opportunity. I'm not saying it's not possible.
So I made Charlie, considering the fact that the EFC folks have gone for the Charlie Bronston is selected her as their. Don't you think that the Basel people who is historically, as per the tribal land we have in Liberia, they constitute the second largest segment of the population of Liberia. Don't you think that the Basel people too will see themselves as being in close proximity to the Martians, and based upon that, Kumus could accumulate a very good vote from the ICA from the Basel region.
Oh, and I see that I'm a brother. In 2008, the census conducted showed that the first 3 largest tribes are the Pere Basel, and the Gogo.
Mhm.
If the Basorians were united as compared to the Nimbari, Kosi could have been the president in 1997. If the Basorians were united like the Nimbari, Bronski could have been the president in 2005. If the Basorians were united like the Nimbari, Bronski could have been president in 2011 and 2027.
All right, folks.
But they are not united. That's the thing about the
So, folks, we are in conversation with Haji N. Stewart, an executive member of the COP, the Council of Patriots. We have been in our studio for a very long period of time now. We have been discussing about critical national issues. He has said that the recent statement made by Henry Pedro Costa was a political statement. It does not anyhow represent the overall embodiment of the COP. So nobody should misconstrue that the COP has spoken. So that was just what he said. I hope I don't I hope I don't romanticize his statement. But that was just what he said. Did I use up the statement?
No, yes, everyone I said earlier on.
Mm-hmm.
And the COP of pressure group
Mm-hmm.
is now a political group.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Kota spoke as a politician,
Mm-hmm.
a statement of political. That was why he used they decided to push the all African party. So nobody should try to link the Costa statement to the CEO.
Nobody.
If Mr. Costa started today to contest, he will resign in the way Omake Yoko resigned when he got the position in Kumi's office, like the way Boaz resigned when he was elected as Secretary General of the Unity Party. So Mr. Costa also resigned.
Mr. Costa will also be sent. All right, folks, you can now place your comments, your questions. Perhaps if you want to call to be a part of this show, you can call by dialing the number 0000 13 13 18. On WhatsApp, you get I 2 + 2 3 1 and 0 7 7 0 13 13 1 8. So, uh, Mr. Sinwa, in spite of all that is happening, do you think that if Liberians allow President Weah to retain himself in power, what do you foresee in a Weah second term
No,
in
I
power?
cannot foresee anything with the we are 70.
Mhm.
If we are winning election, the public must public wait in. Honestly speaking, but the Liberians are angry. The people are angry.
But don't you think like many Liberians are impressed over the fact that because Weah is consistently trying, and there are a lot of people, and some Liberians who hold the opinion that uh why it is true that why it is true that President Weah may not be rosy as people expected it to have been, but like it is about time that we need to make a resolutions and allow President Weah to make a determinations. And, maybe he can be able to change the
People
dynamics.
that would say that are people who already know that our salary will come from three different places,
Mhm.
government entities.
Mhm.
But the reality is many Liberians will not allow themselves or even try to live to see that we are living abroad to see that we are becoming president or being re-elected. Honestly speaking. The third here is because we are not trying. And brother, let me give you this. You are the usher to the church. Before you decide to pass around with the offering basket. Then while passing around, somebody from within the congregation, if you 200 upon them, as trying to do it's on your house. You take that money and put it in your pocket again. The person at the back in our same congregation with one will suspect one. They will suspect that you are taking the offering money, the money for the offering, and you are putting it in your pocket. They will not think that the money was given to you based on the benefit of one of the members in the congregation.
So, in
What I'm
short, what are
asking
you
is,
insinuating?
this one,
Mhm.
this money from Mother got elected,
Mhm.
decided to take condom. That's true that we have all the money and it's there in half. In about 87 million, nothing million. One million we should wait the moment you got elected and started paying for the million. The moment that we started paying the 47 horses, the 47 quarter million, what happened? They said 16 billion issue harassment. Another thing I put on the government and the 24 million for SSR. Then the corruption scheme on the government too much. You see to market when he told you. He said he was not only an ambassador to Monrovia, but an ambassador for all the country, all the country doing his stay here. He told you what he saw there. He explained some of the lapses of the government. We listened to a recording from Mangibi Health Center where they were on record of sharing money, monies that should be met to improve the hospital there. Because we are don't absolutely nothing. Because we are bread about paying 14 military hospital. We brag about paying still the eye hospital. But when the final minister got in that accident, when they took him, Turkey. They couldn't take the final minister to the 14 military hospital. They had to carry him Turkey.
So,
One man improved those already hospital, them hospital that were already already better or what that were built by my to get improved it and make it more functional. They'll just have being hospital all around the place.
so,
So they're not doing anything.
despite we place a spin on spotlight on almost one of the trending national issue, uh, I think it's about time that we wind down the curtain. What could be your final parting comment
Thank you,
for
thank
those
you,
of the people
thank
who
you
are
so
watching?
much to our viewers from in and around the world. Thank you so much, honorable interviewee, interviewer, and interview. Thank you to the Focal family for the opportunity given, and we are appreciative of the Focal family having us at the Modesta. We our audience, please thank you for following us, and we will continue to speak on behalf of our country until October 10th, so that we can build it, we letting our people all the way forward. While we actually be giving circumstance, God will believe and He has filled this country, and there should be no way Under no circumstances that we should be there, we are Taylor administration. Thank you so much, Honorable Hood. I'm grateful.
All right, thank you. That was the voice of Haji Sewan. He has been our guest of the program Focal Point. We want to say thanks to all of you who have been watching us. So the Focal Point on tomorrow returns with the focal point returns next week with another amazing edition. Until then, we want to appreciate all of you who have been there for us. We want to say hats up to all of you. Let me begin to acknowledge some of you who have been following us. Timon Buisse, Cedric Norin, he is Mark, Stanley, Jaja Cool, Natana P. Flomo, he is Mark, and and a host of other people who have been there. There are so many we cannot continue calling them. So until then, let us just take a break and we return. The news is up by tomorrow. The program inside the print media with Refina Pi returns tomorrow. I will be on that particular presentation. Until then, let us take our thing.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we bring it as it unfolds.